window, Waverley?
There's snow.
Really? Well, what did you think of the weather when we woke up this morning?
Definitely not expecting to be driving to look at another boat in the snow. It was like 15 or 16 degrees when we left Split, and now it's 0 and it's snowing a fair bit. So definitely not expected. A good part of the adventure, I reckon. But yeah, going pretty slow. It's gone 60 k's in 130, so it's slow.
Crossed the border out of Croatia into Slovenia, and then we'll be crossing again soon into Italy. The good news is it stopped snowing, we're just back to rain again, so it's a bit easier to drive in, although not as pretty.
Time to hit the road again. We're going to head towards the coast, get there tonight, check in, tomorrow have a look at this boat. But it's cold again, freezing, but everyone's pretty pumped, so let's do this. You ready, Waverley? Yep, ready to go? You ready, guys? Yeah.
We have just spent the last hour and a half getting a SIM card for our phone. The first one we bought didn't work after we had paid for it and tried to activate it, and now we have another SIM card after going to a computer shop and getting that one activated. So the good news is we are on our way to the marina.
The bad news is we practically lost 2 hours of the morning. So our attempt to get on the road and get there early today gone out the window because we needed that SIM card for our Google Maps. Another big day driving. It was only supposed to be 5 hours. It's never just the 5 hours. It was 8 hours again. Anyway, I got in here. No restaurants open because it's off season.
So then we went to the grocery store, got all the food, came back, started cooking it, and then all the power in the unit went out. So then Steve had to go to reception. They had to call the maintenance man to then get power back onto our unit so we could continue cooking our 65-cent pasta.
But kids are in bed. We shattered 2 days of, I think we've had about 16 or 17 hours in the car now over 2 days, so it's been a big trip. But happy birthday, Mum!
Happy birthday, Mum! Happy birthday, Mum!
So we just finished at Marino di Scalo in Italy to have a look at that Hans. We have no idea what we're going to do. We don't know if we want to go for that one or a different one, the 2017 one. We just had some lunch because it's Chelsea's birthday. Whoop whoop. Woo! But yeah, we're just putting the girls in the car now. Letting the dogs go for a quick little run, but we have no idea where we're going to go. We've only got a couple of hours of daylight left. It's no idea, no plans. But we need to make some sort of decision in the next 10 minutes.
For what we're going to do for the next few years, potentially.
Yeah, and we've also got to drop the car back in Croatia soon, tomorrow morning. That's 9 hours away. If we don't stop, which we will, and it will turn into 16 hours again. Birthday dinner time. Authentic pasta. Have our authentic pasta sauce bottle with authentic olives out of the container. But we do have some salami, which is definitely authentic, but I watched him shave it off the salami stick myself. So that we got covered. We're pretty much ready. And then for the birthday cake, we would normally bake it, but this time we can't. So what we've got, you'll probably see in there, 3 different flavours. I'll dig into them after dinner, and that's Chelsea's birthday cake. Woohoo!
Alright, we have arrived back at Split Airport. We've just driven.
I thought we'd better jump in and explain a bit more about this entire trip, about what we were thinking, why we done it, all the things that we didn't film along the way, and kind of a bit more context, because it was a whirlwind of a trip. It turned out to be much more than we anticipated, but I guess that's just what happens when you do things on the fly. A lot of the time it works out, sometimes not the most fantastic, but it is what it is. Anyway, so to begin with, I just want to let you know that our main goal by trying to push so hard into getting to have a look at this last boat was time frame. This was one of the last ones we wanted to have a look at, and we knew that our car hire was due in a few days. It was also the weekend was coming up, all these sort of things, so we knew we either had to go right now or wait until probably a whole nother week until we could sort out another car hire and all these different things. So we just thought, why not, let's just go. It was raining, we had nothing else to do because it was pouring down, so yeah, we just left. So anyway, that was the initial reason why. Obviously, we didn't realise it was going to be such a big drive. Google said 10 hours and we were like, sweet, 10 hours, not so bad. But between everything else, yeah, it was a fair bit. Anyway, when we left Italy, driving a different way back so we could drop the car off in the capital of Croatia at the airport. So that made us go a different way on the which is Slovenia's main highway there, and it all looked sweet to us. It was fine when we're driving through it. It was really nice, easy driving. But what we didn't realise when we got to the border crossing, as we were about to go through the Slovenia border crossing into then the Croatia bit, we got pulled over by the police and they told us we hadn't paid our highway fee, which we said, but there was no toll like everywhere else. And then they later informed us that there is no tolls. You're supposed to pull over at a service station to pay for your €15 toll pass. And I've got to say, there was no signs in English anyway that we saw, and €15 mistake ended up being a €300 fine. So €15 to a €300 blunder. That was a really, really good cherry on top of what ended up being over 30 hours of driving in 4 days. So yeah, we were pretty bummed when we got that, even though the police officer was really nice. It was just not what we wanted at that time. So yeah, back to Split, hang out, cruise, slow down the pace, and yeah, work out a better groove to keep going on with. Back to you, Chels.
We've just driven this little beauty all the way from Zagreb to get us down here at €90 a day plus a drop-off fee. We had to swap our other car back. We got stung at the airport because we didn't bring a credit card. So this old girl got us back down here. We're going to get rid of the car now and have some time away from a car. Poor Steve's been driving so much, just had enough. We're in Split. We're going to head back to, we don't know how we're getting back to our accommodation. We bought our walk-in shoes in case we need to walk and catch a shuttle bus. How much do you think the bus is going to cost us?
100.
I think 10 kuna each.
Ooh, okay. What do you think, Waverley?
58.
58.
Kuna.
All right. Maybe, I reckon it's going to cost us 100 kuna on the bus.